To get the rest of this game, join the Mac Life Patreon. It's your boy, one brother, Pimp God, what your mama should have told you, and I want to talk about black female indifference. Indifference is not I don't care about that bitch. Well, I don't care about you neither, then fuck you then. No. That's red pill. Indifference is black pill. Indifference is I'm working on something and my baby mama hit me up and I erase the message and block her number and get back to work. I don't even get up from my chair. I don't have to sip no coffee to mull it over, to think about it. I'm working. When your life shifts and changes and you're in your purpose, right? It gives you an ability to properly prioritize yourself. Purpose gives a man the ability to properly prioritize himself. And how does a man properly prioritize himself? He centers himself, which makes most females of all races, not in the world, I ain't gonna say that, but it makes a large percentage of women, even in the world, not worthy of him. When you become centered, right, you put on those glasses that you'll never see the world again the same way. You see subtleties. You see the subtle things that women do, where they're trying to get leverage and establish initiative in the exchange. They're trying to establish initiative in the exchange. Because in the back of most Western women's minds, they're better than you because you're a male. And this concept starts in girls as little things. They already start to develop, right? The mentality that girls really must be made of sugar and spice and everything nice. Now, red pillars, and there's plenty of channels for that, they will talk about all of the ills of females. I don't have the energy to listen to that shit. Tommy Sotomayor going on so-and-so and blah, blah, blah. And man, he went in. But one of our greatest teachers, leaders, two of them, you know, Malcolm X and Khalid Muhammad. They said Khalid Muhammad, according to Bobby Hemmett said it, so I'm quoting Bobby Hemmett. He said his wife poisoned him. Martin Luther King was first assaulted in a deadly way. They said if he had sneezed after that woman, Isola, or whatever her name was, had stabbed him in his chest. Right? When he got to the hospital, they had to open up his chest in order to safely take that out because it was too close to his aorta. They said if he had sneezed, it probably would have ruptured. Right? It wasn't a white man. It wasn't the government. And even if it was, hello. 713. That's 11. It's signs to this shit, man, that let you know you're on the right path. And when you know that you're on the right path, you stay on the right path and you become positively indifferent. Right? To self-centered motherfuckers. And yes, that means self-centered bitches even in your family. When you become self-centered, you become positively indifferent to motherfuckers that are indifferent about you. But you don't do it as an answer or a reaction to. No. When you become self-centered, as Dr. E. Harlan Scotland and myself are, when you become positively self-centered, indifference just comes with that. In other words, you care, right? But you just care about yourself more. You love, but you just love yourself more. When I tell a woman, even if she on the other side of the world, that I love you, she fucked up because I really meant that. And you cannot fucking replace me. Another face is not me. So when you recognize that you're one of one, and you become self-centered, then you supply for yourself what brings you rest. You supply for yourself what regulates your nervous system and calms you. You put on the hertz frequencies that you need. You go get your nails done and your feet done and get your facials and get your massages. You supply for yourself what you need. Antoine Fisher wrote the poem, Who Will Cry for the Little Boy? We know what he meant, the little black boy. Why you got tears for people that don't got tears for you? And why do you still have tears for people who never validated you? A lot of black males are boys still seeking validation from black women. And you can see it in their relationships. A lot of grown black men are being guided, led by their inner child, still looking for validation from black women. And you can see it in their choices in women. Yeah, I said it. I did a video on another channel. I said, Daddy or Mommy? Daddy or Mommy? This is why I tell you, you gotta be daddy first. And establish daddy first in a relationship before you fuck. Do you know when she knows that you're a boy? when you lead with your dick and you lead with your wallet. Whenever a nigga leaves with his dick and he leaves with his wallet, you are a boy to her and she's going to son you. So it's time that we understand black female indifference. And on a larger scale, female indifference in general. It don't matter if a female is indifferent to me, because I'm self-centered. I told my mother with respect, never cursing at her or nothing. I just said, yeah, I'm like this. I said, because you can't control me. That nigga, that one right there. One of my exes, she talked to my mom. She said, have you heard from Warren? And she said, no, you know how he is. Right? This emotional state that I am in, you will be surprised how many black women don't want you to get there. I am not red pill. Red pill is fire. Red pill is a lot of emotion. No. Do you know what a jet stone is? A jet stone is plant life after it dies, and it crystallizes into a stone under the earth. I'm jet stone on these bitches. When you become a man of purpose, you become a form of jet stone. Jet stone is something that you use for protection. Black does two things, as they say. It keeps something in, maybe something you want protected, but it also keeps things out, things that you don't want. When you become indifferent, I don't feel anything for you. I don't hate you. I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at my mother. I'm not mad at my mother. Fuck, I love my mother. But I'm indifferent. And for a lot of black men, that sounds like hate. And that's because you sound like your inner child. That's why you feel that way. As I said before, the same dynamic can happen in men without them knowing it. With my baby mama, I read her journals. Okay? Shit she wrote probably before I even knew that she existed. Because I found them. And she wrote that certain people in her history hurt her the most. Right? And one of the biggest pains that hurt her, she never listed, but one of her biggest pains was that she never even knew her father's first name, let alone who he was. Now you're trying to have successful relationships with men, and you're used to dealing with pookies, buddies, and partners. I'm not your buddy, I'm not a pookie, and I'm not your partner. If a woman never saw masculine authority, she's probably gonna buck against it when she really has to try to deal with it. She never saw it growing up. right? Don't consider a woman's nature without considering what nurtured her. You're going to blow past how she was nurtured and you just say, yeah, well, you know, when you show up and you show out, shut the fuck up, clown. Then you'll be hitting me up for a consultation in about 6-7 months. Talking that dumb shit. But anyway, the gist of it is this. The same dynamic can happen in men. When I tried to move her away from all of those toxic people that she wrote about before I knew she existed, and I know who those people are that she said hurt her the most. Yeah. Well, her inner child was still seeking validation from them as an adult. And people think it's maybe strange that in my readings, I tell you two key things. What percentage of a woman's heart is available to you, which is also telling you what percentage of her heart is not. And I also tell you what her inner child's age is. Right? Very good. So here's the thing. Her inner child was still seeking validation from the people that hurt her the most. Those are her words. Now, she didn't say that part, but I could put two and two together because I read it. I was there. I read shit about her that her family never actually read before. They might know because she told them, but I read it. You can't tell me, bitch. I'm all that. I'm all that. So, and I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to them busters. You know what I'm saying? That they always come to the aid of a broad. Women always come to the aid of a broad, even when they know she wrong as fuck. And it's probably because a lot of them do the same shit. They cover for each other. But I'm getting to a point here. In a lot of men, it's the same thing. An inner child that's still seeking validation from who didn't validate him when he was little. And so he seeks it in every woman that he deals with. You know what I'm saying? So number one, accept that validation is unreliable. Many black men are raised unconsciously expecting society to affirm them. That's one of the first things a black man learns. If I ain't got my back, don't nobody got my back. Many black men are raised unconsciously expecting women to emotionally restore them. You're looking for a mama in her. And what do you know? She's looking for a son because she goddamn sure ain't looking for a daddy. You get the rest of this game, join the Mac Life Patreon.